welcome back. In today's video I came up with this beautiful, simple, very easy, minimal look. This is for Valentine. Anyone can create this, and if you're interested to know how I came up with this look, then please keep on watching.
Throw it up. Start twerking like Miley. Oh yeah, twerking like Miley.
Now I'm going to start off with my skincare products. Yeah, you all know what I use, but I started off with the thermotherapy warming silver foil mask with vitamin C and green tea. So I've taken it off my face. Now going in with my Viola Skin Anti-Aging Eye Serum. Like I told you guys, I'm going to keep you guys updated about this product. It is an amazing product. You all need to try this. It's something I've been using, and if it's bad, I'm going to let you all know that. It has really improved my eyes, especially removing those fine lines under my eyes, which is nice. I like it. So I'm going in with the Viola Anti-Aging Vitamin C Serum. One thing I noticed about this serum, once you stop using it, you start having breakout, but once you continue, it automatically cleans your face, which is really nice. Now going in with the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. Alright guys, my oil start peeking through on my T-zones, and I really want this makeup to stay for a very long time because this is a get ready with me, of course. So I'm going in with the Lancôme Prep and Matte All Day Hydration Makeup Primer. Has a nice smell as well. Now it's time to define my brows, and what I'm using to define my brows for today is the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown. All the brushes I'll be using for today is by Naya. Now going in with the Naya Slanted Brush slash Spoolie. I'm using that to define my brows. You all know how I define my brows. For those of you that do not know how I define my brows, I'm going to be leaving my brow tutorial in my description box. So if you're interested, make sure you check that out. Now that I've finished with my brows, I'm going in with the Versace Jelly Beam Illuminator in the shade Glazed. I'm just going to take a tiny bit, just like that. I'm applying it on the tip of my nose, on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid bow, on top of my brows. No, those are the areas where the light normally hits. If you're going to an event. So all you need to do is just to pat this in. And you have to be fast with this because it dries very fast. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick in the shade Cool Golden and Walnut. Using the walnut to contour my face. I like to start from my T-zones area. For those of you that don't like bringing foundation down to your neck, this is the best trick for you, so just keep on watching, okay? Now I'm going to go in with my Naya Flat Top Kabuki brush. To blend out this foundation, because it's a matte foundation, I'm going in with the Versace Rose Gold Elixir 24 karat gold infused beauty oil. So I'm just going to pop that on my brush. And the whole idea of putting this oil is to look glowy, at the same time look healthy. You know, when something is matte, you don't have to look so dry. I still want that, you know, skin-like look. If you've got a really oily skin, you could do this as well. It depends on the primer you used actually, and the setting powder. So you see, when you finish applying your foundation on your T-zones, whatever that is left in the brush before you start distributing it on the outer primitive of your face. So that area is not going to be harsh because you don't want to see any difference. You just want it to fade out, just like that. What I really like to do on the outer primitive of my face is to go in with my beauty sponge, and this is by Naya. Damp it and make sure you just pat it in on that outer primitive of your face. That's the only way to fade it, so it will not look really harsh when you look at your ear, your neck. You see that it's not really nice. But after doing this, you're still going to go in with your bronzer to make sure everything ties together. And make sure your bronzer is the same shade as your skin tone. Just hang on, you'll see what I mean What I do to get this really soft, I boil it for like 6 minutes. That area where you think that your discoloration is peeking through, you can just go back in with your foundation or use your concealer to spot correct. You're just applying on that spot with your foundation. So what I do, I go in with a small concealer brush, and this is by Naya as well. This is the Soft Focus concealer brush, and I'm gonna just tap around the foundation, because if you place your brush on that spot, the spot will peek through, so you don't want to erase that coverage. So you just tap around the coverage as to distribute it better. I love the way my face looks right now because it looks alive, it looks healthy and glowy at the same time, and that's what I'm going for. Now I'll apply my concealer, and the concealer I'm using for today is by Anastasia, and this is in the shade 30. In with the same concealer brush by Naya, and this is a small concealer brush which you can use to carve your brows. So I'm going in with the sponge again to blend out the concealer. This sponge is the best. It's lovely, really. It's not that soft after boiling it for 6 minutes, but it's still dense, but at the same time it's soft. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's just perfect. Now going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. And I'm using the Naya highlighting brush. I'm gonna use this to put that powder right on top of my nose. So I'm just gonna use that same brush to just, I'm not rubbing it, I'm just tapping it on top of those areas that I cream contoured. Now going in with the Huda Beauty New Nude Eyeshadow Palette, picking up the shade Fantasy. Now taking this Precise eyeshadow brush, which is this by Naya, to apply that eyeshadow to my lid. Guys, I'm using this eyeshadow for today because I feel like this is perfect for Valentine. I press it at the same time as if I'm swiping, but not with heavy hand, just tiny swiping bit. I just go a little bit over my crease because you know I've got hooded eyes. So now going in with the shade Teddy. You can see I'm placing this on my outer V and then winging it out a little bit. Whatever that is remaining in the brush, I'll just sweep it into the inner corner. Now I'm gonna go in with a clean blending brush just to blend out the hash line. I've been doing this lately and I find out that you see that gradient effect. Now taking the shade Raw, which is this one right here, and I'm just placing this on my outer V and using it to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm just going to concentrate on the outer V, and whatever that is left in the brush, I'm going to sweep it into the inner corner just to get that nice gradient effect. Now I'm going to try to blend out the hash line to connect with the first shade we used as our transition. Now I'm going to go in with a clean brush to blend out any hash line there. So I'm going to repeat this same step on the other eyes. What I do is that I go back in with that Raw, but the difference is I place it on my outer V. Try to tap this thing off because the fallout is much. I place it on my outer V, looking up. My mirror has to be up so you don't put this in your eyes. Just connecting it to the outer V so you can connect it to the top lid as well. Then whatever that is left in the brush, I just sweep it into the inner corner and blend out the hash line as well with the same brush. You see that? We're going to repeat the same step on the other eyes. Alright guys, in my inner corner I'm going in with the shade Grave, which is on my tear dots. You all know this brush. I normally use this brush. This is by Naya. I told you guys about it. If you've watched how to blend your eyeshadow or how to apply your eyeshadow, one of my previous video, I can't really remember, but I used this on that video. This guy needs a helping hand, so I'm just gonna take it and then go in with my MAC Fix Plus. I'm just gonna dust this off now. And to dust this, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury micro powder in the shade 3 Dark. Now going in with the Lancôme Grinders Extreme Mascara. Now going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in the shade Scotch and Woodstock. And I'm starting off with Woodstock. Now going in with the shade Scotch. The lashes I'll be using for today is the Velour Mink lashes in the shade Dream Girl. To contour my face for today, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer in the shade Sable, using the angled blush brush by Naya. Still gonna use that to apply on the side of my nose. This is the point where you cover your foundation because you don't want to bring it down to your neck. See that? MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Powder in the shade Sun Power. I'm going to use that to bronze up my face using the Naya powder brush. I'm going to go in with the Lancôme Grinders eyeliner to hide my lash band. And now going in with the Benefits 24-hour brow setter. I like to use this to set my brows. In that way, one of your brow hair is not going to be sticking out. It's so embarrassing when you see that. Now to set my face, I'm going in with the MAC Fix Plus. The powder highlight I'm using for today is by Jouer in the shade Topaz. I'm going to use one of the brush from the collection, which is by Naya. They don't have any highlighter brush, but I think now they're out with a highlighting brush. Boom. You can see that. I'm glowing. The blush I'm going to be using for today is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in the shade Velvet. From the same brush collection, I'm using the blush brush by Naya. Now going in with the Estee Lauder Lasting Shimmer Lipstick in the shade Sugar Honey. Alright guys, I'm going to go in with the NARS Multi-Purpose Dry Oil, which can be used for your face, body and hair. I'm just going to apply this all over my body, you know, where I know the light is going to hit, and on my hair as well. I want to look snatched today. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this look. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. This is the most simple and easy technique for anyone that does not want to pile on, you know, when you don't want to put on tons of makeup on your face, you don't want to look cakey and, you know, all that stuff. You just want to look simple, glowy and fresh. That's the whole idea of coming up with this look. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you do, please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that red button if you haven't. But if you have, don't hit it twice because you're just going to unsubscribe. When you hit that button, you see a little bell will pop up. Click on that bell so you get notified each time I upload new videos. And it will mean a lot to me. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I would love to see you on my next one. Bye dolls!